10 minutes.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen comes on soon. I thought I would do another video. I actually did it wrong because I forgot to put a couple things in. It's a music review. Oh, and I put Tokyo in. There's Tokyo in. So I have 6 bands that I swear by that are new bands, right? I don't swear by too many bands. Like I'll actually say these are really good bands. I'm a music snob, I think, and a movie snob, really. So my 6 favorite, I've said this a number of times, is the new bands. And even though Radiohead's not really that new, they're one of my 6 favorites. Muse, Mars Volta, Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, and The Killers. Those guys are awesome. So anytime, anything... Oh, the poor kitty. He had a shelter thing and the cat was like... His ears were down. So anyway, God, I can't talk today. I'm all over the place. I had a coffee and 2 teas and a blizzard today, so I'm all like... She hates it when I get like this, because I get all jumpy and I'm like... And I play with her hair and I stick my fingers on her nose and... Yeah, I was going to do a review on some of these bands that have come out recently. I wanted to do it a while back, but then more albums came out, so I'm kind of glad I didn't. Radiohead are awesome. I've been listening to Radiohead since they first came out, but I actually missed a lot of their albums. Like, I never actually heard OK Computer. I only heard Paranoid Android and Karma Police. I just got the second one for whatever reason. And I thought I was kind of bored of it because I'd heard those 2 songs a number of times, and every time I heard them I just went, oh. But then I listened to OK Computer all the way through and I went, like, it's pure genius. Like, it's ridiculous how good this album is. I mean, it's probably the best album of the last 20 years, if not longer. I mean, it's retarded. Probably just under some Beatles stuff, maybe, or whatever, for goodness. And their new album is called In Rainbows, and they had originally said it was going to be very stripped down, which it is, and they said it was going to be like OK Computer, right? And OK Computer, to me, is the king of all their albums because it has this hard rock edge. I mean, even the Bends had some of it, and even Creep, their first album, Pablo Honey, had it. Because when Greenwood's playing, he got pissed off or something like that, that they kept saying he was doing something wrong, and so he scratches his strings with it, and that's where that comes in, and then cuts in with that fucking face-melting guitar. Like, I love it. So OK Computer also had that. When Airbag starts, the very start, you hear that. It's fucking like you could cut someone in half with this sound. It's amazing. So In Rainbows said it was going to be like that. I got all excited. And In Rainbows is very minimalized, but it's also very like kind of laid back and calm music. Like, my buddy John likes it because he likes calm music. He says life gets him pumped up enough. He needs something to bring him down. And you know, I like, you know, the occasional bring down song, but I kind of like something that pumps me up for whatever reason. And this album just it's just above Pablo Honey. I don't like Pablo Honey very much except for Creep, but this album is just a little bit better than Pablo Honey. Like, I mean, I like all their stuff better than this one. Even Kid A, which is weird, but I still do kind of like it. It's very interesting sonic. I'm an audiophile, so I like just weird audio textures. I like even food. I like weird textures, weird tastes. You know, like I don't mind the taste of cough syrup. I kind of like it actually. As weird as that makes me. So anyway, that's like a comedy thing. I hate CSI. It's silly. Yeah. So then. What else did I listen to? I'm going to do one for each of the bands. Well, except Muse. Muse haven't had a new album in a while, and they're not going to have one until it's like 2009, and I'm just fucking dying to hear it because their stuff is so fucking good. Take a Bow was retarded. If I want to get pumped up, I listen to Take a Bow, and then I listen to Starlight right afterwards, because Starlight is so happy and bouncy. It's amazing. Queens of the Stone Age new album is called Era Vulgaris. It's not really new now, but I mean, it is their newest album. It is wicked. It's very like they kind of minimalized the sound more and just went with some straight up fucking like banging drums and just, you know, go for the throat guitar, all this other shit. They're just very straight up, and I like their lyrics in this one are kind of different too. Well, they always have kind of different lyrics, but. Their lyrics kind of play with each other. It's truly a lie, you know. Something like I just love how they make interesting words, sentences, and stuff. It's good. I liked what's that song? Into the Hollow is really good. It's a very melodic song. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, 3s and 7s, that must be based on poker, because 3s and 7s are usually what I end up with in poker. They say 2 and 7 is the worst suit offhand, but 3 and 7 at least you can make a straight out of it. But the guy Sway from The Hook said he thought the guitar riff from Threes and Sevens was like the best guitar riff he had heard in the past X number of years. But to me, I mean, I liked it, but it didn't just blow me away like, you know, everyone was going on about it like it should have blown me away. Ooh, ouch. Anyway, God, I'm sorry, guys, I'm a little distracted, had a little sugar today. There's another song in there I was going to say I really liked, and fuck, I can't remember the names of any of the goddamn songs. Anyway, Aero Vulgaris is fucking awesome. I think it's maybe not the best album they did, but it's... Because all their albums are really good. I think they have one song I don't like, because it's a hidden song at the end of one of their albums that's very kind of bland, and... But other than that, like, every one of their fucking songs is good. Very good. Really enjoyed them. Next is The Killers. I mean... The first album was retarded good. The second album was even better. I like Sam's Town even better than Hot Fuss. Don't ask me why, but Killers just... I didn't think... How the hell are you going to make something better than Hot Fuss? And they did. I mean, Sam's Town is awesome. It paints just awesome pictures in your head. It's just really good. And then Sawdust came out, and I was like, ooh, another album. But then I find out it's like B-sides and rarities and remixes. I mean, the two of them, All the Pretty Faces and Where the White Boys Dance was on... Is that what it's called? The White Boys Dance? Anyway, it was on. I have the special edition of their second album, so I got those songs already. It wasn't a big surprise to me. So it was like kind of a big letdown because they only have like one or two new songs on the thing, as far as I remember. That Paralyzed or Song with a Paralyzer, I don't know what the fuck it's called. I can't remember. It was a that's how Buddy ended up in the cement.
Pay attention to your YouTube.
Yeah, no, that's just kind of funny. That's how he ended up in the cement. I'm paying attention to my YouTube, I think, aren't I? Ooh, look at Kitty. She's sleeping. And then Mars Volta's new album is really fucking good. It took me a while to get into it. Their music is very different because they write from really weird places and they don't go for typical sounds, typical riffs, typical song lengths, anything. They just think outside the box and go to town. Their new one is called The Bedlam and Goliath. And I first heard it and I kind of went, it's different than their usual stuff, even for them. But as you listen to it more and more, it just keeps getting better and better and better, and you learn to get used to the audio textures. I mean, and then you look forward to them. Like they're fucking really good album. Very different, like I said, but very good. Except for Candy and a Current Bun. I don't like that song. It's not really their style. It's almost like a rockabilly punk song or something. It's fucked up. And let me think. What other? I did Queens of the Stone Age, I did The Killers, Mars Volta, Muse don't have a new album, Radiohead, Foo Fighters, Echo, Silence, Grace, and something or other. I like their new album, it's really good. Foo Fighters always have decent entries, all their songs are like a B+. I mean, My Hero I think was probably one of their best songs ever, but it's funny because all their songs are not like ridiculously spectacular, but they're all just really fucking good, you know what I mean? Like, none of them are bad at all. Like, I have more respect for that guy as an artist because the first album, I guess he recorded on his own, or so I read. So, I mean, to have that kind of talent to be able to record an album on your own and make it good, I mean, he did all the instruments himself. I mean, even as just a musician, he's extremely talented because he can play so many instruments. But on top of that, fuck, the guy's, like, he's ridiculous. Like, he's such a fucking cool guy, too. Like, I love him. I mean, everyone makes a big deal about Nirvana, and I do really like Nirvana, and I loved them when they came out, but going back and listening to them, they're still really good, but I think I like Foo Fighters maybe a little bit better than Nirvana. I thought I was going to get smacked there, but I didn't. You don't care? She doesn't care. She's not passionate about music like I am. Right?
No, not.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Not right now.
No. It's alright. I'll try not to interrupt you. Very important. She's studying to be a pedophile?
Shut up.
Podiatrist? What is it?
I'm studying psychology and religious studies.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Educated?
Yes.
And dead. Yeah, so, did I do all my reviews?
I think so, and you only have 15 seconds left, so it doesn't matter.
Oh. Can't remember if I did everything. Okay. Alright, sorry guys, I'm a little out of it today.